The Ministry of Justice has not set a date for when it will come down. Victims are being forced to put their lives on hold whilst they wait for a trial date. And yet, today...
I can't believe the absolute brass neck of slimy Tory Robert Honest Bob Jenrick decrying the current court backlog. He's the guy whose party shat the bed on purpose and then has the front to say that there's nowhere to sleep. Of course, it's all performative, so it's easy for Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood to admonish Bob on the Tories' poor record.
At the Old Bailey, half of all the courtrooms sit empty. The Lady Chief Justice said that there are 4,000 additional sitting days available that could be used now. Who is the obstacle to resolving this? Is it the Justice Secretary, who is content for rape trials to be scheduled for as far off as 2027? Or is it the Chancellor, and the Justice Secretary has just had rings run around her by the Treasury?
An absolutely outrageous set of remarks, completely forgetting that only 6 months ago it was his government that was in charge, and it was a government that he was part of that all but ran our justice system into the ground. I don't recall him standing up speaking about delays for rape victims or indeed any other kind of victim when he was on this side of the House. I'm glad he has now realised that the system ought to try and put victims at first. His critique would have more force if it were not for the fact that this is the government, upon coming to office only 6 months ago, that has increased Crown Court sitting capacity by 2,500 days.
Click here for Tory boy Robbie Moore having the cheek to ask about new hospital completion deadlines.